All right, so here's it installed. So what I did, I left about 1/8 of an inch. It looks a little bit tighter here than it does here. I could always add some washers, I think, on this bracket right here. Just a 1 or 2, just to space it out a little bit more. But on the bottom as well, I'll try to just snake the camera under there. Hopefully you guys can see that, how close it is to the bottom. So I should correct myself. It is actually more towards the bottom than it is to the top. And just looking at it right now, just making sure we're not too cold. It's not that, it's probably a little tighter on the driver's side than it is on the passenger. It's not that bad. It's hard to see, but there is a gap. Oh, there goes my ratchet. I did buy the insulation, but I didn't really have a need for it, to be honest with you. So I ended up returning this to this hardware store. Don't need that. And yeah, so my car in particular was wired not off the OEM fan plug. This is the OEM. So I'm going to figure it out. I haven't gone to that part yet, which is probably the more important part that people want to know, is how to wire it in to use the factory signal. So I have to do some more research. I don't know too much about it myself, but I would imagine a 180C, depending on the sensor that's installed on this car, which I don't even know what's on it. I can probably check with the previous owner there. But let's just say at 180, it should open up the fans. And my car was wired over here. So the wiring was actually pretty bad. So I'm glad that I ended up having to do this regardless. So there was the original wire for the original fan. You can see it's turning all dark and too much current's passing through the relay. And there's the relay. There's a switch inside the car just to turn it on and off. And it was grounded to the chassis here. So I'll post another video, I believe, when I get the wiring sorted. And I'm also possibly gonna look at relocating the charcoal canister, or even in my case, probably end up replacing it, because I definitely think this thing's bad. My car smells like fuel. And also this one here wasn't even connected to my charcoal canister. Oh wow, and that bolt is loose for some reason. I don't know why. So this wasn't even connected to my charcoal canister, so I don't know if that could be the reason as to why I was getting the smell of fuel. I don't know if anyone could relate. I never really looked up too much on this, but when the car's running, it's pretty. I don't know if it's the NOx or the fuel. I'm guessing it's smelling, but well, I've connected that pipe. Maybe we'll try it like this first, and probably replace the 37-year-old charcoal container. And that's it. So I'll leave it at that for now, and we'll be back with some more to add once I get these wired in.